So last, I think it was September or October, one of our neighbor's fir trees fell across their fence onto the property. I came in and immediately limbed up part of it to get it off of this hazelnut tree, and it's actually coming back pretty well now that it's cleared out. So when I was cleaning up the rest of the tree here recently, I started making piles over here and then two over here. And then I realized that these are awesome wildlife habitats. So I brought my wife out here and showed her what I had done, and she agrees. This one's built a little more properly with the logs on the bottom and then intermixing logs and brush, and then a vertical perch right here. These other two are not built quite that same way, but I've already seen wildlife using it, so you know what, let's just leave it alone. Anyway, after I showed the wife these piles and what had been cleared here, she said keep going. So what I'm going to do today is go get the brush piles that I put in the log yard to be burned. I'm going to just bring those out here and continue what I'm doing out here. So let's get at it. So this section here with the taller grass is what we call Scotland Yard, lower and upper. We decided to leave this whole section wild, and we planted some, we planted some red clover, and we planted just some Pacific Northwest wildflowers around certain areas. Some of it's come up, some of it hasn't, but we haven't had a steady above 50 degrees well, not yet. So hopefully those will come up on their own. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I can always plant more later. So I'm going to start with a small pile here, but the first thing I need to do is move this log out of the way. And I don't want to spend a lot of time in this grass. It is wet, so I'm not really afraid of starting a fire. It's not dry at all. But still, I'm going to be careful about it. So hopefully there's not too much junk in this pile. I don't remember putting anything that wasn't out of the forest. We'll see. It's not too bad. Got a straggler here. Hopefully it stays in there. my ferns are starting to come back, and I don't want to just knock them down. Too stiff. All right, so I want to put it right on top and let it air out a little bit. Get some of that mud out of there. All right, let's straighten it up a little bit before we bring the next load in there, because that's got a lot of curved fir branches. I'm glad I cut them short though, because those things can really, be hard to get into the grapple, much less carry around. All right, let's see. I don't even know what that is. Probably Scotch broom. You know what? I'm gonna put that somewhere else. Okay, this is mainly fir. There are, looks like, a couple of alder branches in there. All right. Let's see if we can get the next load in here without tearing up these trees. I know it won't, but still. I'm going to back drag this a little bit so I can see what's in there. Looks like a lot of that that green stalk is in there. And I don't really want that. So let's see what's under there. A lot of dirt. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give that a hard pass. Also dug up some rocks. All these rocks down here is why we call this Scotland Yard. All right, let me go over here. See what's in here. Mainly logs. I get this little bit right here though. So I didn't get quite as much out of that pile as I had hoped. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it from this first pile in front of me because it's not actually, well, first of all, I didn't intend for it to stay there. And second of all, it's not in a great spot. I don't want it, excuse me, I don't want it just at the base of those hazelnuts like that. So what I'm going to do is just transfer it over to here, hopefully. Let's see how much we can get in one grab. It's not packed very tight. There we go. Got a lot of it. Off my tree. Pretty good. So I need to just clean up these front logs a little bit. These fir limbs really curve. So you don't actually want these to be like really tight. I hear one of our Douglas squirrels talking. I think he's saying hurry up. No, I don't think they use habitats like this, although they do hide their food. Last one, I think. There. Give him some vertical perches and good to go. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to be notified when I release new videos, please hit the subscribe button and click the bell. There is no cost to subscribe. It is totally free and you can help my channel grow. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.